let's go. The first game, the morning, the first game, and I guess you're about to witness one of the most team play teams overall on the frame within the tournament grades. And I think they'll go for the quick response. Time to, I think, to concentrate a little more and then be more or less be fully prepared for the shots to gain the re-established all in all the saver positions, since they do understand themselves that it is no longer kept by anybody else on the whole court. The team they're about to witness and play against is gonna be Net Wizards. Surely not a weak team, probably hoping to gain any sort of advantage off the start, not leaving them even a single chance to think for any sort of comebacks, and after a little while we'll join back and prepare. Well, players will get prepared for the jump balls. I think they are ready to go for the flushes, and jump ball series is about to start off. Same starters for Net Wizards and same starters for Gorillas as well. And Ilham Alive also joins back with the son, probably trio they wanted to play from beginning. Askat Bayanov also goes probably for the point guard positions as well as for the beginning game. The shot and the ball being received. They're ready to play the passes anyways. They have to keep the distance in between the shots. Free throw line, pass inside a low paint. And that's an opening by Asanov. Very quickly they respond though with probably the counter-attack. Kamil Masitov, screened by both sides. Waiting until some of his teammates will get open for his shots. Screen from the right. Gotta give another screen with the left hand to measure it up. That's a pretty good set shot. They'll have to witness it for again, and Jagir Fustan receives quick fall from the beginning. 9 minutes 25 seconds left. Misses the first shot out of 2. Gonna get scored for the second one either, and one of the tipped is all back. He couldn't get even the second shot as well. 0 for now for Net Wizards. Couldn't score even a single shot. And already Gorilla is aiming at to gain the other 2 points. I think it will be more or less equal game. I mean, at least in the beginning it was same, so before anything is clear, wanted to pass, and Ilham Alive hits it off the sideline from the beginning. And a little bit of a small mistake, I think, for them. Should leave them in a sort of deprivation. He already passing the mid-court, waiting to get released. Trying to get a first time. Gave him another pass. Masitov fakes on the opponent. Double dribbling. It is a double dribble, as we see even by the players. They'll have to go for the back advance and then try to take the possession. Chest pass to Ilham Alive. He tries out the 3. For now, keeps him in a longer distance. Another end. And Another ending score, I think, being prepared for it before. It's been forwarded rather easy. He keeps no one in any sort of violence anyways. He taps him in a while and he keeps the grantage, spins it over the side, keeps it off the board, and that's the end. That's how they keep it, still anyways in the flash. The straight shots and then some elements of a street basketball. That's probably what we could oversee. If I'm alive, direct chest pass keeps him in better on a scale. Chest pass from above to Askat Bayanov. He shouldn't be prepared. And then once he is done with it, he will have to go for the 12 moon reacquisition. He makes another fall on him, and for making that fall, he will have to get prepared for that shot, and before it's too late. He shouldn't be that scared. We'll just ground the balls and then get prepared for the several bounces before making it. He gives it off the start, and we'll have to just perform that once again. 2 points for now, not wizard against Gorilla 4. 2 points in the break, which is not quite a lot, I think, for now. We'll try it one more time. 4-4, equal points. No predictable and I can say very unpredictable result that we expect might happen in the game. That's why everything left for us is to wait what could be the game changing. What up about series? Didn't try the right hand until the end, also kept on his own mistake and finds another whistle on a foul. Gorilla just caught themselves in the trap second time. Gorilla absolutely doesn't understand what they're trying to organize for them, and giving the traps which they catch on just like a lure on the hook of a spinning, and then like a fisherman he collects the freight throws. And another point at it. Back to 4. Not quite similar. Mostly the same thing we see. Observance, just pass directly, grants him back. Askat Bayanov grants him the weak side for coverage and rematch. That's what he's been expecting of. Try this off. Probably could end it in a better condition. Give it off the behind start. Tap this back on the moon, and then I think he still will have the options. Free throw line. I think that's where he kept him in a better swing. With no charge, he was not really prepared for it until the end. Before he finds moved across the stage, for him the beat, the aggressiveness, and tame it back anyways. He can give a bounce to the glass board, and I think he's been waiting for it several more times. Changed them all up, kept them in any sort of a swing. He can still play the bounces for now. I think doesn't think of it at all. Tries the passes anyways, and keeps them. Keep them, and Elham alive will be caught. Will be caught, I think, for such of us. 6:52, 5-5. I think he lost the advantage, and from the beginning it seems again the board itself, the goal for the start. Low paint. Tibeted being captured past. He finds almost no flash to pound the rim. He holds it onto the stuff. Will quickly remove and maintain them. Upon the revenge ball, the shot itself, several transitions, transfers from one side to another keeps them in the same path. Some pressure we feel by all of them, and I think they kind of stopped upon the main of the low post. That's where they had to keep it straight, and they didn't manage to go forward of the start beginning. Bektanov Bilek tries up the shot on the low post, and that's where he give they fully go forward it. Nevertheless, keep them in some any conditions that I think could go for the replaced games, and still they found it quite hard for both. Hasanov Timur again at the greater response, waiting for the counter-attack to reestablish his own positions. Left hand, he tries it off. Even second time, that did not happen. Did not happen the second time, which means they'll have to wait. Alright, they can go for it on free throws, I think. They give a pure focus upon them from above. In the low post, he still has no chance for the bounce. Finally, he released it outside, been waiting probably for it, and once he will step upon this, we'll have to wait for some good gratitude towards them. Didn't manage so far, mostly stays the same. Keep them in that sort of distance, and we'll just have to prepare for it. Extra time, for it may no longer tense it all back. All of a sudden he didn't manage it, and Bektenov, we saw Bektenov probably reinforcing and re-enduring his own main position. Less than 5 minutes left until the end of the quarter one. And once they get ready for the second shot, been released, not the best shot I think for this by them. Masitov looking for another run under the rim. Good hand, spins it over off the glass, finds no absolute challenge on attacking. This is how it has happened in the end, and probably didn't leave them even a single chance on the rematches. Keep them. They will have to keep them, I think, in the whole procedure. We maintain. Bounce pass by Shavdanbayev Daniel to Jangir Rustam. He kind of left behind of his defender. Couldn't get, I think, the drive layup. That's why I had to wait. Couple more seconds. Tries the board. It goes in and out, and as you see, Belak chased upon them. 4 minutes and within, they'll just have to squeeze in between those players and continue. Once they go, I think, for that early shots on the pre-blade, they show they were looking for it. Because of Belek sidesteps, and you see they play the quick combo. They play a very quick combo. Literally don't stop them from fouling and keeping them as far as it is possible from everybody else on the entire court. Side the left step keeps the distance on the progression. Possession will be given. NetWizard take by 3 team fouls, held by both teams. NetWizard 13 points. At least find that moment for the breakaway. A little bit of a position I think we oversee for now, but both teams never kept them far from each other. Always being struck down outside, head to buff. Nothing is there probably to charge it upon anyone on the entire court. They'll have to keep them, I think, for the distance of the shots. He will go for the reinsurance. 3 minutes 14 seconds. They probably want to secure their lead by the end, and that's why they have to play aggressive defense, in my opinion, which is the outlet, and find the options for the fast breaks. That's a nice behind the back pass. What a good end. And Arbaev Taragun, I think, found it. Good pass upon him, and also gets himself an end one. Of course, will be granted the free throws to perform, and probably should be lucky for those shot organized for him. Received a really, I think, brilliant assist, and also finds an end one upon them. 3 points. Ilhan Malayev gains for Gorilla. Will have to stay back to ensure Milan Timur been screened. Probably couldn't defend until the end. 2, and then they gained above by second time. Kamil Masitov was there at the option, and I think almost found no challenge on attacking. Gotta keep them in a better swirl. Just pass to Ilham Alive. He keeps the side steps from both sides with the weak sides, and didn't manage to do so. And Milanov Timur also covers up the 3. changed the situation pretty a lot. 15-14. Now I think Net Wizards feel that they're already by the door, but they find the points to score. A very tough job. That sort of effort they put on. Unlike for Net Wizards, this is their probably classic performance, where they don't chase after the points. They just play main things on the best positions. 2 minutes last to be given in. They knock it off from the hands. You saw it bumped into the knees of a defender and probably kept them anyways behind him. Timur, sideline from behind. He's just trying to give a cut, probably running around the arc, looking for the pass to finish the move as early as it is possible and keep them in any sort of swirl. Keeping distance. Masitov alone in the fast break. Passed through the entire court. Quite effective. Outlet. Trying to defend the middle arm of Timur. Steal his shot. Maybe at the other two. Could he gain 4 points within 10-15 seconds? And you see then they crawl up again by the corner. 19-17. Net Wizards probably at least they have to take the quarter in their own favor. Of Timur today tries up some successful shots and more or less looks pretty similar. 4 fouls gained for Net Wizards. Have to be really careful playing against him. Big Ten also couldn't get anything on a windmill driving layup. The last minute they're about to play. It is running full wide way, and that's another 3 by Gorilla. They want to take a quick timeout by Net Wizards. Ready to go for the first shot, and you see the last 30 seconds are running full ahead to go reestablish Ilham alive. Tries to go for the good 3. Anyways, they take the lead, and probably timeout didn't help Net Wizards to break the tempo of the opponent. Still in a lot of struggle. The only last 3 points probably will resolve the conflict somehow and bring them into certain favor. 14 seconds, 10 seconds is the possession itself. At least 2 points, equal. Total equal, damn it. I think looking for that transition on the counter-attacks. Found a good defense themselves. Possession anyways given to Gorilla team. He tried to block the defender. Chance is still given to Gorilla, and it does mean that they're going to lose the possession. Hamalayev received it. Will go for 3, and he missed it. I guess this is gonna be... And this is the end of the first quarter. Still taken very equally by both teams. Once the remover started, we are more or less ready, I think, to go for both game sides, and both templated, replayed moments shouldn't leave them in any of the 7 shots. 9 minutes, that's the within time they will have to fight, struggle the end, and the only hope, I think, for Net Wizards for now to play their own strategic game. Probably trying to pursue, trying to chase out their own, how to say, goals within the game. This is what it takes about the whole basketball insurance from above. He provides a pretty good pass. Jangirov will try to expect the shots, I think, in the early progression before it may end up in his own certain cap positions. When they split in between the two teams, I think it shouldn't give them anything else rather than just trying it for rematch. Their rematch, I think they need to take the match point again, get over by 2 points, and they're lucky for them it's not a volleyball where I think for those match points they would have to play until the end. They can end the quarter equally, but the game itself should have the winner in the end, in my opinion. Come alive. Those running backs always saw his happy smile, didn't expect a quick attack from behind by anybody. That's what probably made him feel a little stressed. He literally knocked everybody off and was trying to keep them far more beyond the shots. Bilek again grants himself a foul. Gorilla caught again on the same mistake and will go for 1 or 2 shots in a row for some ballistic attacks. Again, the distance is important for those ballistic skills, let's say, of the snipers of basketball team shooters, and when they're trying to swing the shots, they'll have to aim at the single target, trying it over and over. We saw that there is again expiration of the time. Should go for the release, and they quickly take the substitution. Of course, no one else to provide any better assistance than rather than the new refreshed reserve player coming out from the bench. Jangirov grounds pass to Bektanov. He plays another quick combo, and looks like they do know what they're trying to get. And Arman Sadikov also been released from the bench. Will have to play out of the reserves from above. Not a countdown, but the same game, 2 minutes. That's the exact timing. In between 2 minutes, they had to play with their beam slashes. Right hand, gotta raise it a little bit above. Whistle, that's what we hear. Four seconds, that's the possession itself. 3.7 to be more precise and specific. And doesn't seem that compromising. Asanov makes a shot on 3. Offensive rebound. Couldn't keep it in his own hands. He'll have to just recover. Tire back, and Askat Bayanov couldn't at the 2. Drive layup. I do know something went wrong by the end. Probably spin the ball too much. Chose not the proper direction, I think, for the shots. We'll think of it one more time. Gives it behind the back. The transition although works. The several transfers also should be moving on. And find my life. Keeps him for a little while beyond from everyone else on the entire court. Najariv from the left side finds a good carriage. Now we saw him actually taking a good shot behind. From behind there are 2 players to cover him up, and I think even more players should be in the same position just to let him play his own type of basketball. The first 2 minutes been already spent, and now they use the sideline release for the substitution. No goodbye of Timur gets out of the bench, and probably the next one to go will be Shishkanov Simeon. We'll have to witness a little bit. Focus, up and then slow down a little more. Too fast, they're giving their attacks. That's why keep on making mistakes, but they'll come alive. Won't make the same thing. Found that score and didn't make a mistake. which means he had to hold it on the main tough series, and then for that proper flash he couldn't get again the possession. We see that early aggression set tone. They have to set the aggression themselves without trying it back. They have to keep them again on the shoulder better. This is probably in these games 6.5. That's the amount that they will have to keep, and I'm alive tries up to 3. Well, propers them down. Almost fails no entire acquisition, which says how he is ready, I think, for the attacks of NetWizard. To see again, almost no one left in offense. It is still quite leaking for them. One more rebound. Even a second one couldn't get Nogobayev Timur at the drop on the third attempt. 3 rebounds, 0 gained, and I think they don't understand how come they don't score anything back for both entire court managers. There is always a single one to manage the whole attack and give the instructions. From now it's him, Mamasadikov, 2 steps, found, block shot by Ilhan Malayev. Pretty tough defense, and then very close to the opponent. He plays off. He knows what his power is. Gotta ask him probably to cover the last one at Nogobayev Timur. Still round the arc, play the passes. Dekhanov, crisscross, was looking for the low post attacks, and what a bad pass given by him. Outside Nogobayev Timur, they return it back, give another chance to NetWizards to replay this moment. And they will actually have to replay the moment. Otherwise, the whole ball possession, I think, is about to be lost. We will just have to keep them in this sort of manner. Once it works out, players can easily just play the same game at 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Once it's been passing off, the score also gave them the early type of the attack set. Didn't go for the mismatches. 5 minutes, and within less than 5 minutes left. Still hope for the encounter, probably for all entire games. Gonna practice and decide. 5 minutes. Can he actually go for all of the bank? All in? Can he go another 3? Step back. Hamalayev wants to probably implement the 3. Still finds no that kind of options. Consequently, it is very hard to implement such attacks when defense of Gorilla is so tight. Again, look, all 4 players are attracted to the center, and I think they use this chance and give a shot to Jahangirov Rustam. He probably didn't make a mistake on that. Finds a pretty good tissue, using it on the full. And what he has done gave them probably an early that type of motivation for that remission. Got to swing them for the breaker of those shots. Hold them on a tighter distance away anyways. From the shot early, 3 minutes, and within even already less than 4 minutes, and you see that it is still going the right track for Malayev. Same 2 steps. Second time they're letting him to get too close to the inside way. Whoa, we saw Arbakhtaragon bumped into him. Literally smashed and decapitated. They take the substitutions. That's the first fall. Number 24, it's Arbakhtaragon making his first fall on the defense. Literally bumped him, and falling defense is a more common thing. They left no one in the chance. 3 minutes 33 seconds left. Makes 1 free throw. For now, 1 out of 2. Can get the second one in a row. Don't have to wait for his teammates probably to join the attack. Go for the 4 mission. Swing back. Can try a lot, and it's not a subject probably for discussions. Milanov Timur look dangerous even this time. No matter about the danger, the risk they take, it is in possession of NetWizards anyways. NetWizards, they slow down, they realize probably the potential of the guy, which is in a slow, smooth, let's say, approach. can bring them up to 2 points, and anyways they're still only at 6 points away from their opponent. They feel the domination. It's not that visible on the court, but Net Wizards, they can easily overthrow the game for the sort of a favor of a comeback, which they will again stay outro really far from each other and will bang all the balls inside the smash frames. I'm alive. Still keeps on encounter. Milan Timur is at the left side. Probably was preparing for performance. I'm alive. Inside position. The cut gives and then attracts everyone outside. Milanov missed. No, too low. Again, dribbles too low and also won't be able to score. Same thing several times. That's why he has to be more or less be prepared for the re-attempts. Try the shots over and over several more times. 2 minutes 40 seconds. That's a losing time. They will probably have to chase them upon the right tracker. Keeping them, I think they're still waiting until they can keep and move on to the save my distant shot from the left. He still finds both sides to re-encounter. I think both block screens don't really give them any advantage. Tries another shot. Two and a half. 6 points in the lead. They're with domination again. Get them in a good swing. We see the other free to always provide it back to the opposite team. Shouldn't be scared. And anyway, should be prepared for the attacks on the early progression. And go for the full swings. Can try it from the main stage to the lower parts of the basketball court with our measurement bounce pass to Scott Boyanov. Been playing for 2-3 seasons, and this warrior probably showed how well he can play for Gavrila team. Chest pass, weak side. Asanov Timur has to screen someone from behind, and nice. I'm alive, gets an end one. It's his second time already doing the same nasty game, which is a lot of struggle for the opponent, for sure. Sub. Another sub. Probably are waiting. Will do the same thing in their own hands and gets a third point. Either surely doesn't want to keep them anything for behind right track court. 2.5 and within they'll have to spend on the court before this all is moved out in their own interest rate. That's what they have to keep in the main bits. From buff, try over, rolls, spinning it aside, finds the two shots, 38 to 35, and Net Wizards, every time they see the scored points, they try to again get away from them, at least by 3 or up to 5 points, somewhere in between those shots. A full bench, someone surely had to score. My Sitov stays behind. For now, doesn't seem that he might score anything, and right hook shot gives them 37 points. Again, they come to the same position where it was totally equal. Net Wizards ran back for the Valdres, screen from left to shut them by. Masitov, not the best pass option. Easily gave it away actually, the free attack. In position. I think in the low post, especially when you're in the key and your defender is just by your shoulder, don't pass, just act individually. More selfish, only in case if there's a lonely defender against you. Timeout. 4 fouls already for Net Wizards, and it's really compromising when we see a lot of fouls. And they break the points. 40-38. Net Wizards gotta go for 2 successful attacks in a row. Screen. My sетях. Find it gap for 3 before it's too late. Scott Bayana finds also the option himself. The attack to rim. Good. Totally equal one more time. 50 seconds left. Now I think there's 2 scenarios could be for Net Wizards. Defending the shot and then running back. We are running back to the opponent's side. Oh, 3. That's a 3 pick. That's a 3 counter pick. I don't think it will be anyways possible for on the shots. Chest pass to Shabdambayev Danyar. Anyways, stays. Falls everything out from behind. Kept them for the good 3. Should surely end it with 3. Nogabayev Timur. Anyways, aiming at the 2 post up and then granting to the opponent's team 10 seconds. The last 5 seconds. There we go. For performance. Shouldn't be left. 3 and they couldn't add the other 2 points. A single shot. Again a whistle on a foul we hear. And probably the bench of Gorilla is quite happy about a scored point. We'll go and then we'll try to check this off. No, they're missing it, and once they score, they'll be the end of the whole quarter. The last shot, and it is inside the rim. And totally no problem. Acquisition from the midcourt. He is trying to give it, and too late. That's the end of the first foul. Let's go. 40-45, 5 minutes. They still, and the Gorilla anyways took the last possession of the shot. The last 20 minutes are ready to set go. Not really taking timeouts. Use it only when it's necessary, but not even to relax, chill anything out. Of course, they just have to keep the whole concentration on the court itself. That's the only way out. 9 minutes, 40 seconds. Take them outside. Take probably everything they hit outside, and then that gave them the early progression themselves. Then they saw they probably never felt anything in the low game itself, and yeah, I still doubt that they can win anything so easily. Seems pretty the same. Keep them, I think, in the same game. 42-44, 2 points. That's probably the only difference they're about to take, and keep them in any sort of advantage. Advantage and possession. Aggressive mood. This is what followed by it. Left side opened. Gotta make the shot, and gave him these 2 points. Yeah, they gave it up. 44-42, 2 points. Anyways, they keep the distance between by both teams. From above, my life. I think right hand. What is it? What is it? 2 points. 2 points. They go for that memory. Anyways, they keep them in the shorter big scale. Bounce pass gives him off from the right side. He fully swings the left hand. He switched him apart and get the shots. Keeps it equal, total equal. They're keeping it for the good distance. Anyways, they probably were trying to recalculate anything that is there. They have to stay behind. Weak side fully picks, and then attempts to tryouts also deserve to look a little better, I guess, in my opinion. They again catch them on a trap, a mistake, a foul. Well, asking to relax, calm down. Another lost shot. We'll go for that performance anyways. Keeping them as smart as it is possible. Trying the removes. Trying the renders. Right side. Both sides shall be kept in the same manner, and probably the fact that they have not been taking or timeouts means they should simulate upon them 8 minutes. That's what they're about to replay. I'm alive. Goes for the 3. He's not really afraid of attacking the rim early. The program itself stays for a little slow moments. Try the drives. The more ricochets of hits them, the more time they're going to spend on the court. Trying the rebounds, both offensive and defensive. Wants to probably end the battle in their own favor, and you see that in the end always foul. And they take another timeout. 7:46, timeout is over. Jangirov was performing the free throws, then preparing it after for any sort of the good restarts. Bouncing it off. Trying it off is also important. As got Bayanov. Peeks the other side of the rim. Finds the flashes, bringing them for some better acquisition for upper bids. Don't probably try to tender it back, and then 4 weeks side again. I think being reopened, they tried it a lot. I think shouldn't be keeping their own mistakes for all the shots. Now 3 hops, full, the fixing ground and then the free throws. Shouldn't re-assimilate them. Gotta keep them, I think, in a better scale of the performance of the shots. Shouldn't be granting them away for full forwardage. You saw that there was an attacking moment. I guess they've been trying it off, and when they've been trying it off, they actually felt the aggression of the shots being fully remastered, keeping them in any sort of swile. Kamil Masitov moves to the other side, almost forgotten it, and 3! Good end for them. Again equal, play equal points. There is no one who is ahead, and no one is in the huge domination. Play very equal, I think. Either Gorillas improved a lot that they play very equal to NetWizards, or NetWizards didn't upgrade so much for the last 4 weeks they played on the court. And Hamalaev tries one more shot, bringing them off, trying for some better series. 6 minutes 20 seconds left, 47-47. Finally, I think they kind of feel that Yishion wake up, give the bounce, simplify the moves, and Jangirov probably wants to add until the end. We see 2 defenders at the same time jumping with him, probably wants to stop before it is gonna end it in some better series. 2 steps, and again a trap. A trap for Bektenov. He'll get for the free shots one more time. Another substitution, yeah, the 3x3, I think that's what they do. In a full release, we see same people and same faces. Milanov Timur after the gun. Keeps the ground, Bektenov. Nice one. Gets probably good successful shots, and then will get the second one. For now, gets the other one. The first one was picked successfully. We'll try to hope on the second shot either before it's getting too late for the Rimery. Milanov Timur outside to Asanov. Asanov gotta keep him away, and we saw that slap by Bektenov. And at the same time, Shabdamov Danyar slapped his hand. Shabdamov Danyar gets forceful, and another fall. He will be ejected. Yeah, should take the substitutions, I guess. Yeah, otherwise he'll be just ejected from the court and will no longer be available to continue the game together with his team. Gets prepared for a single last shot. Gotta keep them. And gotta keep both sides on a full while River picks. The end had to be a lot tougher. They expected Svatkovsky will grant them back. 49 NetWizards again, 2 points away. And I think we'll expect until Gorillas again might overthrow and make that small comeback that is required for them. Jangirov. No, we see the shifted again to the left. To left, he took it for the shot. He's been missing a chest pass to Milanov Timur. Hamalaev is at a position. Time to get 3. Anyways, lost. Recover, and we see that they just cannot properly hold it in their own hands, or at least catch the passes that are probably easy to get on the rebound. The next team manages already, I guess, preparing for their own game to play. The second game might be again looks easy for energy as well. We'll probably strive until the end and win, take up the title of the champions of the third season. That's probably their main goal from beginning. The pass midcourt. Elon, I think, wants to attack the drive. No. Waits. Everyone to come back. My sетях. Too late to perform the shot. And Bektenov against Ilham alive. Again, a low post. Keys on both. Central picks, I think, don't really help them a lot. They tried several more times, and then once they understand that it is too late to change up the game, finish the attacks, come back in their own return. The wild race, Milanov Timur, what he can do, still has some time probably to make the shots. Arbaev to the gun. Too early and too far. Block. 24 seconds shot clock violation. They couldn't make it on time. So we'll have to witness the result, their own effect of the last shots. 49 to 47 by 50, almost 50 points held for both teams in the third quarter. Not a lot. Still enough, I guess, for both of them, but despite of this, we remember that when they play against each other, there is always a good start for them. Some teams, they can't get it off the crutch, and I think the story is gonna get repeated one more time. Milanov Timur today is good on threes. Shouldn't. Free sample. Screen from left. Shall give them another screen. Don't get off his time. Kept anyone outside. From the weak side, he tries to pit in series. The half. Grape the bounce. We'll wait. 3 minutes 35 seconds left until it is no longer existed. And my seat of 51 to 50, a single point they break. They're holding it for some good. Tied. Moral re-infringement. Kept them back. Right side. Not late. Still the possibility that he's been looking for. Almost, I think, almost been justified. It doesn't seem, and want to find them and catch on the same mistakes. Bektenov, anyways, he's not gonna give it away. They're taking one more timeout. They're ready to go for the full set. Unless within those 3 minutes, they're about to keep any I think sudden shots, and probably should expect something unexpected by Net Wizards, because you see this 3, which they get within this amount, 6 points, and again it's Nogobayev Timur this time, giving a 6-point domination for Net Wizards. Will probably hold the same streak series, willing to make it up, and Kyrgyzbekov Timolan be released by the end of the third quarter. Passes outside to Ilham alive. Screen, nope. Gotta run closer and then screen, because he was walking with the screen position already towards the opponent. The enemy team, I think, is afraid themselves. What could be the outcome, because they can't really predict the future. Most of the times, it's the game itself, I think, is very unpredictable. They stay full games until the end before it is totally ready for the minute and two. Within 2 minutes, they should be making it a lot possible. To 650, that's the amount they keep. That's the amount I think they can save. And using this amount of attacks, they shouldn't really be scared. For the bash, yeah. They Charlotte for now. Jangirov, pass outside, now go back to another steal. Being afraid of this early shots and the great action. Right from the arc, paint. Good, well given, I think, within 2 minutes, 8 points. Breakaway still trying to chase. Opponent running away from both sides. Keep them in a riot, a good slash. Ripped is all of a sudden. Find it back, as cut by Yanov. Because of the series, several times more, I think they're being prepared of while they were taking it outside. Milan Timur. And off the glass, lucky shot. Minute and a half, last minute and a half, they're about to play before the last quarter, I think will start. The left one gives to Nogobayev Timur. He probably wanted to give the response. Understood in the end, man. Too late for him to change anything upon the main game, so that's why they'll just have to probably stay behind, sit back and wait until everyone else will come around and lure get attracted to the people. 6 points in a difference, not a huge amount left, last 54 seconds on the entire game plan. 50 seconds, might see it up, might get the pass, screen from left, both sides shall be screened, or it's moved on. Take them in a good swing and probably didn't want to take it, and the rest of the opponents already preparing for their own game. Don't think it's gonna be that easy. Always probably gonna stay hard for all of them, and this is something they should be afraid of. Despite of any other fact, 3 matches, 15 seconds left for the whole quarter to end up the battle series, and they've been preparing a lot for it. 10 seconds and 3 swing, we saw it. Direction was totally right, but too far he took it for it. That's the end of the quarter 3. A whole fourth move. 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes already. I think gonna go. About to witness the 12-7. Gotta play it probably quicker than any other quarter they're playing. Keep it, if it's possible, most of the time on the court. The majority of the time the shot is spent and kept the same a single way. No retention. No probably rehabilitation shall be given on that swing quarter. Now go back to more from above. Gives the other shot, the progression itself from the left and the right, both sides. They gotta keep them in a good securance of the shot. To remind you, a minute and 10, that's the exact time we give to the players to see whether they'll keep it on the court or fall it out. So many attempts for Gorillas, still kept for them. Minute and a lot of the single minute they spent on doing this, and slam dunk with the right hand. It's out. Minute and 5. Still keeps the distance. Find no one in the other fence. They don't have it back and it stays the same. Stays most the same. 8 minutes 46 seconds left. They try to go for reinforcement. 64-57. 7 points again in inquiry. That's what they are waiting for. Single shot be made. Oh, hits it off his hands. Not a good thing happening, I think, for none of them on the court. The rim, the foul rim itself. Right, both sides. Why he's not keeping it still for now is not clear. Hasanov from the weak side gets the cut. And defense outlet. Look how defensively Gorilla is playing from beginning. Probably don't want to get them even closer than usual. And I guess they take another timeout. Eight minutes, 19 seconds still. They wait for their own progression. What a fast attack given by Scott Bayanov, and Inu finds the successful shot on the score. 64-61, 3 points on a breakaway elimination. I think that's what they're expecting from the start. To the right side, gotta pick them off. Shouldn't be scared. He's missing it. And also take it off the sideline. Net Wizards holds possession. Now goodbye Timur. He's at the position. Let's see how many seconds will drain them. 5 left. The last 3 seconds, and if not now, then it's gonna be too late. We updated timer. New zone. And surely shouldn't be as should be the same competitive with everybody else on the court. I don't think it should work. 7 minutes 30 seconds left. 3 points in between. They're going to leave. That's what they're going to leave, I think, in on the replay moments. Or they tried it off, or they tried back. Still not familiar with any of us. I think keeping it straight, this is what takes. Pick them up. Nice assist in the paint. That's what they play. 3 points in between the break. Looking for the break anyways. They don't find any sort of issues, I think. by nobody else keeping them on the court. The green ones play, and then probably the blue ones will have to stay anyways behind and try the shots up. That's probably one of the reasons people don't understand what is a real basketball about. Real basketball is all about a moment, a single moment where they'll have to take a pure entire possession from left both side. Why they don't keep control over it? I think mostly because they don't tame it. Weak side and in and out. We see how option goes. Gorillas scored 2 points, getting at least again by the end, and whole 4 periods they've been playing it so equal. No one else could take them away. 6 minutes 50 seconds. Bektanov Belek in the paint, dribbles off, ricochet, Glass hits it off, and then probably does hit shot. Left him outside. We see under the rim they stay. And Boss and Hamalaev, all of them, they go for the fast break. Bektanov, what he may try, not getting a foul on the whistle. Shot has to be, and that in a good favor. We see a whistle. Block. A block, that's what we hear. Pass and a free throw line. Easy set shot. Tall enough to score it, and the thing was not afraid. There. Didn't get it back. Gaskat Bayanov through the entire court from around the gate. Hasanov outside, hits the board off. Good pick of the Glass. Another outlet this time. Feel very comfortable. 65-64. Net Wizards, I think, are tired of such a struggle against them, and he literally feels no challenge on that miss Capri, and then I think that that was the problem and issue they couldn't overcome for so long, kept them in that sort of possession of the shot. It's team grant shall be given anyways after knee this time. 5 minutes 30 seconds left. 11 seconds is a possession. They'll have to finish it quicker than usual. Probably that's one of the reasons they cannot finish the games early. They cannot even keep the ball for 3 or 4 minutes in a row from one side to another. Then it's again a miss. They slow down and hits off the knees. That the problematic game gets very dry when you just literally don't do anything. The attacks are not successful. The understanding of the attacks is also not successful part by all of the teams, I think, in the entire league. That probably makes everyone feel that the game is going very dry. Oh, travel. A pure travel we saw by Hasanov. He made, I think, 3 steps while spinning over. Referee, of course, will see it. Less than 4 minutes from now. They are spending at least 40-50 seconds on the court. Not losing anything, not gaining even a fouls. Bektanov. Jangirov saved it, I think. They almost lost ball for them. 3 points still at the positions. 10 seconds, that's an exact amount of time. Outside. Last shot. Damn it, he misses it off again. Baseline release. Granted to Gorilla. Yeah, at least a minute being spent, I think, on the court for them running from one side to another. That's pretty a lot. Not like they played the previous quarters. Most of the time they spent on the re-established positions. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, it all stayed the same. 64, 65. A minute left, 4 minutes, 3 seconds left. Again, it was here a whistle. Another team foul. That's how they should end. Less than 4 minutes left. And tired the pure shots given them. That early aggression, possession. At the same time, 3 points left in between. Gotta pass outside. Chest passes around the gate. This is what important, I think, for both. Chest pass, what they do. What do they still not in good competence by both. 3:30. Can't control over it. Possession 10 seconds. That's what it takes. Good ending anyways for Gorilla. 3.5. That's a good amount of time. Exact time. 2, 3. Affiliated. 3 minutes 20 seconds left. We still encounter and hope that it is going the right track. Left just missed the left hand. Had to pick this up. Hit the balls away from them. That's what it would be, I guess, in our opinion. Before it might go out. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, that's exactly what we are waiting for, and the within last 3 they shouldn't be making any other mistakes. The arc. Damn it, still spending some time on the court. Gotta do the same stuff. Spent 14 over 14. They still have 8 seconds. For now it's 5. Weak side. Picking it back. Trying respond by Gorilla. Pretty good respawn in my opinion. Now you see that they are in domination at Wizards. What they're willing to do by now. Almost the end of the entire game. And the last chances, this is what they can do. Not a lot left for them, not a lot of options. We'll have to play as it is. 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Just have to spend the whole time on the court. Keep it in hands. Gorilla, another fast break. 69 to 71, 2 points. This is the only difference they're keeping in between them. Askat Bayanov. Weak side, 3. They pick it up. Ah, what a 3! And you see, no willing to lose and give up on this moment. That Wizards will have to deprive them of. Another whistle on a foul. Catching Bektanov on the same, he say catching there on the same mistake. And of course, free throws. Why not? 71 to 74 if in the best case. In the perfect case, let's say. 1 out of 2 for now. 70 points. Can get another shot. 2 fouls now on the possession of Net Wizards. Minute and 51. The last minutes they're playing before the whole series is gonna end. And once they go for it, it is truly be affiliated. They tame it back, minute and a half, 71 to 74. Not a lot, I think, in return. Those are probably the last minutes they're about to play. Have to score 3 points anyways. Nope. Didn't finish it off. Keeping them low, pretty low, I think, as low as it is possible. Away from them. I'm alive. To the glass. Peeking. A huge rim in dark court domination. Not a lot. Feels the same. Yeah, most of it feels the same. That's probably one of the reasons we have done it. Bektanov Bilek from the weak side. Tries in between the legs, crisscrosses. Probably looking for the shot. Yeah, they gained 2 other points. 73 to 74. Single point left, I think, for them to break away. And that was now stressed as they've never been. Of course, you will feel a lot of stress playing against the last seconds and having a single point behind your opponent. And I'm alive, weak side pick. Didn't score luckily for Net Wizards. Gorilla took it outside and will grant one more chance to Net Wizards. I think 3 is the best option. They have to use all 24. Yeah, they'll have to use all 24. If it doesn't happen, then they're about to lose. 15 seconds left. That's an entire moment, and just a single probably chance of successful shot will resolve the game match. Outside, 10 seconds left. Oh, false. Fifth fall on shot done by Danyar and ejection. Last 9 seconds, and we saw a fall. The record gave them a domination once again. The Galaxy preparing to play against Energy. Some good game I think we expect by both teams. Another foul by Jangir Rustam and Ilham Alive. Here block shouldn't be granting them back. And Ilham Alive, of course, will get the domination. Will play the last 7 seconds on the rim. I think they'll just keep all the passes in their own hands. They will have to keep them. 6.7, and you see they give another throws. That Wizards are doing everything due to which they can lose, I think, the whole game. It went for too long. They were taking a lot of timeouts, trying a lot, and now at least one of them will be scored. I don't think there will be another option on scoring 6 within 6 seconds. If they score 3 points, let's see whether this timeout will establish something back. Net Wizards has to catch it. Another fall, they make it, and just bringing more and more free shots for Gorilla. 4 seconds left until the end, and I think a lot of stressed game. We say that Net Wizards making mistake on mistake, just as a conveyor of mistakes. It is going not the right way. There he goes. That's one more shot. Gotta get a second shot either, and everything works. The rail been now flashed out, and yeah, 77 to 73. This is it. Seconds, we remember the last attacks given, and again a possession finally given to Net Wizards. Even the 3 I think is no longer gonna keep them held. And of course nothing else will be scored. End of the quarter. Congrats on Gorilla winning the taking up the game against Net Wizards, which was tough.